Hey guys, RPR, Tuesday, August 19th, 2014, and let's talk about this Ferguson situation, which is 100% set up from top to bottom, a complete PsyOp. And if you don't know this, well, I'm going to show you a couple of red flags showing you how obvious the fix is in, right? And well, one huge red flag I want to show you guys that I haven't seen anybody cover or talk about is this right here. Trayvon Martin's lawyer to represent family of unarmed teen shot dead by a St. Louis officer. Yes, this same clown here, Benjamin Crump, the same lawyer who represented the Trayvon Martin family, is representing the Michael Brown family. What are the odds? Huh? I mean, just right there alone, showing you this is the same race-baiting, race war PsyOp that we've seen before, and it's just showing you it's just another media circus and distraction and all of that, right? So we got the same lawyer here, nice big pictures, courtesy of my go-to website, Daily Hoax Online, right? You can come on, I'll leave a link in the description, but oh my god, it's always so fake looking on this damn website, unbelievable. But so you know the fix is in, right? As soon as you see this. I want to show you guys this video here, okay, and this is Michael Brown's family asking people to remain calm. Is the video. I'll leave a link, but now pay attention to, there's going to be a guy in the background on the left just acting really bizarre, reading a book, and it's just really bizarre behavior. I wanted to point it out. Shout out to, I forgot your name, buddy, but thanks for pointing this out to me, and I wanted to show you guys. It's kind of bizarre. See what you guys think.
I think we're going to have to go to the press conference right now. The family of Michael Brown and the attorneys representing them are holding a news conference. Let's listen in.
This guy right here.
The family particularly wants to thank Governor Jay Nix, Governor of Missouri, for his personal effort to reaching out and taking some very decisive actions in this community to protect life and safety and to make sure that laws are obeyed. We also want to thank President Obama and Attorney General Holder for what they have done to make sure that we are responsible.
He wants to thank Obama.
This family has belonged to this community for a long time.
Awesome.
We're very proud of this community. And it's important that the public know they want nothing less than law and order tonight. We want tonight to be just like last night, as we remember Mike Brown. And let me say, as we move forward, I'm sure that the chief has other things he may put out there. We believe the most important thing.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Any kind of pictures is what happened that particular day in the middle of that street as that officer killed Mike. Let's not lose focus of that, because people will always create sideshows in situations like this to protect their own. Now, it's my distinct pleasure. We have the fortune of having an excellent local council here in the state of Missouri. We're very proud of him. Anthony Gray, would you please come?
Thank you. I won't be long.
This is Benjamin Crump's crew, by the way, the lawyer crew, okay? Same one as Trayvon Martin. But, I mean, what the hell is this?
Mr. Parks just said, and also recount some of my conversations.
I mean, isn't that, what is that? Okay, so there you go. We got the same clowns that were representing the Trayvon Martin family for that whole PsyOp media circus, and they're here again reading off the same script, essentially. Alright, and so that's one side to it. We have this race war side, this aspect to this whole thing, and then there's the militarized police state, the martial law aspect to this PsyOp setup as well, right? Which brings us to our next video here. Now, Jeff C. did a recent video exposing this interview, and this guy right here, his name is Bernard Couric, but this interview in piece is basically a propaganda piece for the police need to have all the firearms, all the firepower, more guns, rhetoric. And he's talking about terrorism and drug war, all this phony crap that's he knows is a lie. Well, who is this guy that they bring on as this so-called expert, right? Well, as Jeff C. pointed out, he's a Bernard Couric, right? Former New York City Police Commish. Yeah, he was there on 9/11 with Mayor Rudy Giuliani, another scum of the earth. This guy is pure evil, though. I mean, you cannot get more evil than this guy, guys. Alright? Giuliani, one of the key players in 9/11 inside job. It is truly disgusting that this guy is even walking around still. Wow. But, yeah, so Bernard Couric was his little puppet, right? and so he went along with the whole thing. Now, if you read up on this guy, just look at his wiki. All right, I'll leave you a link to Jeff C. Free Radio Revolution's video, but just look him up, look his video up, look up the wiki here, and just you'll see he's literally a criminal. He served 3 years in jail. He was just released last year. Look at this 16-count indictment against him, alleging conspiracy, mail fraud, wire fraud. This guy, you know, ethics problems. He's a complete scumbag, all right, criminal. And of course, yeah, who cares? Have him on, right? Because he's still a New World Order puppet. So they're going to bring him on here to spew, you know, lies and propaganda about fake drug wars and fake terrorism, you know, for this little PsyOp here. So let's listen in here a little bit.
And a policeman who is there to protect. Is this a question of equipment, or is this a question of attitude? Can you make a case for having this equipment? I'm assuming that lots of times police are outgunned and need heavier equipment.
Well, this goes back to the early 90s and the drug war, late 80s, early 90s and the drug war. Drug dealers had far better equipment, more dangerous equipment to the
lie.
police. Then you go into a post 9/11 world and the terror threats that we face.
Lie. I think we could play a drinking game here, guys. How many lies this guy can tell? Man, we're going to get drunk here pretty quick.
Also keep in mind, we've seen a substantial increase in the active shooter scenarios in our schools, grammar schools.
Lie. That's all based on false flags. So more lies.
Where
or hoaxes.
Police have to respond in a capacity that they have the equipment and the resources necessary to fight that threat. It's absolutely needed.
So,
all right, like I said before, link below for a Free Radio Revolution's video exposing this whole interview and this guy here. But just to show you guys, for those of you unaware of the extent of Mayor Rudy Giuliani's treachery and lies, and how this guy was right alongside him, check this out. There he is. The mustache rears its ugly head again right here, telling their lies on 9/11. As Jeff C. mentioned, it was his right-hand man, right? And he's right on the money there. Now, let's take a look at one lie, just one example. Giuliani. Now, FEMA arrived on September 10th in New York City. Most people don't know this, but they arrived Monday night, and the attacks were Tuesday morning. And, well, the reason they were there was because, coincidentally, there was a drill that was going to be taking place on the 12th. Yeah, for a biological terror attack. Yeah, coinkydink, right? And FEMA, so it was at Pier 92. And here Giuliani explains why they moved the command center to Pier 92, right?
And we selected Pier 92 as our command center. And the reason Pier 92 was selected as the command center was because on the next day, on September 12th, Pier 92 was going to have a drill.
Oh.
It had hundreds of people here, from FEMA, from the federal government, from the state.
Oh, people were already there, coincidentally.
From the state emergency management
conveniently
office. And they were getting ready for a drill for biochemical attack. So that was going to be the place they were going to have the drill.
Oh.
The equipment was already there. So we were able to establish a command center there within 3 days that was 2.5 to 3 times bigger than the command center that we had lost at 7 World Trade Center. And it was from there that the rest of the search and rescue effort was completed.
You don't say, Giuliani. Yeah, unbelievable. Yes, these are the people running our country, folks. People like Giuliani here. That's the reality of our situation. All right, just in case you forgot. All right, so that's who this guy was associated with. That's who this guy was working for, and he's still the same old puppet today as they bring him along here for this PsyOp here. All right. Oh, and by the way, prior to this ridiculous testimony that Giuliani gave here to the 9/11 Commission, it all started with the admission by Tom Kinney, the FEMA member here, in this interview, admitting that they did indeed arrive on September 10th, Monday night. Just listen to his wording, though, here very carefully.
And looking at it, based on your experience, is this likely to take a month, 2 months, longer? What's your own personal estimate?
To be honest with you, we arrived on late Monday night and went into action on Tuesday morning.
To be honest with you, we arrived late Monday night and went into action Tuesday morning. Yeah, thanks, buddy. So let's take a look at another red flag here, and this great catch by Marishima 2012, pointing out that Drudge reported on this sign behind the so-called CNN reporter here that said ISIS here at Ferguson. ISIS here is signed behind Jake Tapper. Oh my God! Wow, unbelievable. For those of you that don't know, Jake Tapper, only one of the biggest sock puppets on this planet. Yep, one of the key players at CNN here, one of the key sock puppets. He is an absolute, oh man, he is a piece of work too, right? Now Jeff C did a video, Free Radio Revolution did a video on this guy too. And just to give you an example of the propaganda he spews, here's a vaccine piece.
A message for everybody listening right now: get a flu immunization if you have not gotten one already. But
did you hear that?
Yes, there you go. Yeah, I'll leave a link here too. Go ahead, get up to speed on this clown, right? This NWO puppet, sock puppet. These are all scum, guys. That's all they do is put criminals in front of our face and on TV, and they expect that, and they want the masses to believe these are our experts, these are our public servants, right? I mean, it's just really disgusting. But there you go. Now, there's one more thing I want to show you guys, and that's this. Go back to this interview here, okay? Now, when they start talking to this congressman here, as the screen gets bigger, I want you guys to pay attention, okay, to the screen, the surrounding environment here. Doesn't this look a little green screenish? You guys tell me. But I put up a video a while back showing the compilation of green screen trickery, fakery that the media uses, the corporate media uses, CNN especially. They're at the head of that, always using green screen. And so that's just another example, more proof on why you can never believe a single word from the corporate mainstream media. It's all an illusion. It's just pure fantasy land. All right, how much more do you guys need? But this looks fake as hell. I mean, look at this.
Local police forces, and then when they are used to quell peaceful demonstration, then we have a problem. And especially around this entire case of the person walking in the street who was eventually gunned down after he raised his arms to surrender to police. So that has to be addressed. and
I'm sorry, but this looks fake as shit. Yeah. And it's so funny how they put this guy here to try to make it seem real, like he's looking at this camera here and looking at him. But sorry, this just looks too cartoonish to me. What do you guys think? So there you go, guys. This is a complete setup, PsyOp. It's all BS, guys. And so moving forward with this, it doesn't look good. People over there in Ferguson need to stay safe, need to realize how much of a setup this all is, and need to realize they're probably funding so many provocateurs over there to set up some sort of false flag, right, to instigate and cause chaos over there. So it's not good. It's not a good situation. But so there you go. So any additional information, as always, please leave your comments, guys.